Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we've got this Toro grass cutting machine. I don't know what it's called. It's a Toro. It's got a thing that cuts grass on it. It's been sitting for years. The transmission's junk. I have a new transmission for it. I got to go over the whole thing real quick and see what it's going to need to get back into service and let the customer know, give them a quote first. So buckle your seatbelts. We're in for a ride. Alright, so let's see what we're into here. We're going to do carburetor work. I'll zoom in there in a minute. So I did measure it. It's got a roughly 42-inch deck, somewhere around there. It's got 3 blades under it. They're all demolished. Toast, finished. Too many miles on them. They're done. Doesn't run. I've already gone ahead. Got to admit, I've already pulled the carb bowl off there. Holy destruction in there. It was bad. It is still bad. So I got the ultrasonic cleaner heating up. We're going to tear the carburetor down and soak it anyways. We're going to change the transmission. But first I want to get the thing running. If it doesn't run, there's no sense doing anything else to the machine. Make sure it runs. Make sure it doesn't knock and piston come flying out the side. Let's just get it running first. So I'm going to do the carb, probably change the spark plug. The air filter's a mess. Let's get it running and go from there. Like I said, ultrasonic cleaner is warming up. Let's get this thing is a long unit. You can tell I've already pressure washed this machine and it's a mess. It's backed out just a little. You're going to see my head flying back and forth in front of the camera because I got to walk for tools. But we're going to get this carb off here. Actually, pretty straightforward. It's got an electric PTO, and I think he told me something about the safety switch doesn't work. I don't know. Look at that. Ew. That's a mess. It's soaked with junk. We'll get that out of the way. Fuel hose. I'm going to change, if it works out, I'm going to change all the fuel hose, put a new fuel filter in it. The carb bowl is disgusting. It had water in it. But let me show you. How close are you looking? Hopefully I can walk and get the focus to stay. Mostly. That's thick in there. Like it's 3/8 of an inch thick. It's like Jello. Just scoop it out. Oh, now there's no focus. That's gross. Ew, it's on me. It's like carburetor boogers. Yeah, that's gotta get cleaned. Yep. And it's got like some kind of 2-stroke gas in there. It's blue. So we're going to drain that as well. We're going to put some fresh gas in it once we get this mess all figured out. That pin is tight, so I'm going to pull the carb off. Yeah, that's gross. Gross. I'll just pop it back on for now. How does this contraption come off now? It's in it's Kawasaki FB460 engine. Oh, it was easy if you do it the right way. Goofball. Couple of 1/2 inches. Sure, looks like 1/2 inches. This kind of reminds me of the Briggs single-cylinder Intex with the plastic scooper majigger on it. Plastic air intake. Fuel valve is off. Let's get the hose off of there now. Yeah. Well, that was easy. It's not half. But it's close enough to half that it works. A throttle cable down here, where all the linkage is mounted on the side of the engine, not on the carburetor, so it should just be a Z-bend cables up there with the governor. It's a long bolt. It's all greasy. Probably do not have a kit for this carburetor, but we'll see what happens. We might just be able to clean it. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Len, stop yelling at me. There we go. Okay. Little tiny governor damping spring. Again, looks a little mangled. I gotta get some needle nose pliers. You guys seeing? Oh yeah, you can see. Governor damping spring. Little tiny guy. Yeah, this is just like a Briggs. Get out of there. Pliers have seen better days. There we go. So that's that. Which one first? This one? Sure, we'll do that one first. And then this one. Carburetor in hand. Gasket looks not too bad, actually. We'll be able to save that. Anything crazy? It's probably a pilot here. There's a mixture screw. Well, let's get it on the bench. We'll have a look. Oh, it's a Mikuni carburetors. All right, we'll get on the bench, get it tore down. All right, I give it a little bit of spray and blow with a blowgun on the top. So it's a little bit cleaner for us. And let's get that bowl off again. Yep, gross. And there's all kinds of poop up there in the jet too. Ew. Okay. Needing those pliers, we'll pull that float pin out of there. Maybe. There it goes. Floating the needle. Looks in good shape. Let us check that float. I don't think there's any fuel in it. Seems to be dry. No rattly fuel in there. Our jet is a mess. Hit that with a blowgun first. Just give me a sec here. It's in my mouth. Ew, that's gross. There's a little jet in there, and then there's the emulsion tube. They both screw in. Flat screwdriver. It's a vent, the bowl vent, and there is a pilot jet over here. Yeah, let me get tiny screwdriver set. I gotta get my other set of screwdrivers. Hang on. Oh, yeah, let's get that little guy out of there. Oh, there it is. It's tiny. It's clear. And the emulsion tube should be in there too. Different screwdriver. A little wider. Let's see if this one works. Not that wide. Well, nope, you gotta find one that fits better. wider than that, narrower than the other one. Silly Makuni carburetors. I got the screwdriver to fit in there a little better. So there's our emulsion tube full of goop. This carb's a bit of a mess. A little bit. Well, let's get that out. Should be a pilot circuit up there. Retaining screw, retaining clip. It's not threaded in, it's just pressed in. Pliers. There we go. Oh yeah, that's plugged too. What else can we get out of here? Well, let's count the turns on this, see where we're at. Half, 1, 1 1/4. Let's get this out of there. Mixture screw. That'll go in the ultrasonic cleaner too. What else can we get out of here? I'm not going to mess with the throttle adjustment because I don't need to. Well, no other easy parts to come out, so in it goes. In for a bath. Take her out in 20 minutes or so and see what it looks like. Well, let's see how this mess turned out. There's a little pilot jet here. The side holes are clear now. And the end hole is now clear. I don't think, yeah, nothing comes through here. This is just plugged. And this one. Anywho, that's clear. Bowl's got a little corrosion on it. Hopefully it doesn't leak. Let's put our drain plug in there. Hopefully it doesn't leak because I don't have another one. Emulsion tube. It's clear. Boop. In it goes. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. I don't know. Should be fine. Everything looks clear and clean in it. That's snugged down. Yeah, there we go. Let's get our little jet. That's nice and clear. Might be a treat to start. Maybe. Oh, not terrible. Went right in. I drained the fuel out of the gas tank. It was blue and it had, well, some water in the carb. We'll see how that goes. These are all blown out. Let's get that pilot jet thing in there. Here's the retainer. Where is, there it is. And a screw for the retainer. What was our mixture screw at? Bill? What was it at? 1 1/4? Sounds about right. Let's get the spring on it first. We'll gently snug it like that. And then half 1 1/4. Yeah, we'll go with that. Needle on the float. Needle in the seat. Carb pin. Just give that a little gentle squeeze. Just to get it stuck in there a little more, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that seems to be okay. What's that? This was like so. There's a bolt or nut back on there. A little snug. And hope for the best. Okay, I'm gonna pop that back onto the unit. Splash a little fresh gas in there and see what happens. So I've put some fresh fuel in there. Got the carb back on there. It's just the opposite way if I took it off. Let's see if this thing fires. Ignition on. Choke on. Fuel on. Give it a sec. Let it fill up. I'm going to run it without the air filter because that air filter is demolished. Don't see anything overflowing the carburetor yet. Oh, let's give it a pull. You know what? I never even looked at the spark plug. Well, let's give it a pull. Okay, let's give it lots of pulls. Oh, it's got spark. Maybe it doesn't. Let's give it some fuel and see if it's a fuel problem. Fuel. I think it fired. Nice. That seems to work okay. Get a little bit more idle. And the reason why it wouldn't start for me is because the choke needs to be adjusted. The position of the choke needs to be a little further forward, like so. A little bit of lubricant there. And the throttle linkage is just a little snug. The choke butterfly doesn't want to close so easily. A little lube. Never hurt nothing. That's better already. Yeah. Blades seem to spin. Okay. Yeah. They don't sound too terrible loud, like growly bearings or anything. Does need a set of blades. Blades are wiped. Oh, it runs. That's good. Needs an air filter. Needs a set of blades. He basically is paying for the material, paying for the repairs on the machine. in exchange for the use of the machine for the season. This customer, my customer, got it from another guy who, I got to change the transmission yet, but actually, it's for another day. It's late in the day now. I'm going to stop this one here, but tomorrow I'm going to check the transmission. I have a new one to put in it. It's like $700 or somebody said. I don't even know where you would get one for a machine like this, but I got a brand new one sitting here to go in. I'm going to check this one first, though. So stay tuned. We'll get back on this in a sec. Well, it's been days waiting for parts. Set of blades, and I almost immediately after shutting the camera off on that last little segment there, the carb started overflowing. So I took it apart again, and it's just got a new one. I'm gonna put a new carb on it. Decent quality aftermarket, not Amazon. I don't like those ones, but these ones are a little more money, but I've never had trouble with them. So we're gonna fire a new carburetor on there. I've already done the blades. Nothing exciting there. Take the bolt out, put blades on, and then it's back down on the ground. We got to get the thing, new carb changed, and we still have to change the transmission on this. That might be interesting to film. Maybe I'm gonna try and turn it around. We'll see how we go. But let's get that carb on there. I get zoomed in a little here. Yeah, good enough-ish. Fuel tap is off. I'm gonna take this line off here anyways. I'm gonna cut it a little shorter, and I'm gonna put a filter in it, a new filter. Come on, get. Well, I'm just gonna cut the line both sides of it because the new filter is quite a bit longer. Where is it? Where'd you guys put it? There it is. New filter, quite a bit longer. I'm just going to cut the line on either side of this one because it's easier. I'm all for easier. Easy is good. Zoop. And get that one squirted in there. Can you guys even see her? Where's my arm in the way? Oh, that's on. Slide the clamp back on. Nice, nice, nice. That's still too long. I'm gonna cut some of this end off anyways. This side's okay. Actually, this is not original fuel line, it's been replaced. This is a little squishy here, but this side's fine. So we'll just fire this one here. I like these filters better. You can see what's going on. You can see all the, if you got any crud in there, they're clear. Let's get it off this side. Wiggle, wiggle. And we're going to cut it right there. Get some mushy end off. We got a nice flat straight cut on this side, but let's not put that on yet. There's that new carburetor. And like I said, it's been days, so I think it's a 1/2 inch. I can't find my ratchet. I got stuff everywhere, everywhere. Does not make good ratchet. Actually, I don't have a good ratchet. Both of these are crap. Socket falls off of this one, and the other one, as you're using it, it reverses the wrong way. It's just, you just can't win sometimes. So we'll take this off again. It's nice and clean and shiny, but just not up to snuff. It is muggy here today. It's rained real hard. Skeeters are flying around on the shop here. Get that off of the breather. Did get a new air filter as well. Let's get that governor damper spring out. And how'd that come out again? That way. And that way. Let's get the gasket out of there. Oh yeah, somebody glued it. All right, I gotta scrape that gasket. This one's clean. Just give me a sec. Well, it was getting a little later in the day, so I went ahead and put the carburetor on there, the new one. Fuel filter, air filter, new air filter I got for it. Put that on there. A little bit different. It's a Kawasaki, so it's a little different. I didn't stock when I ordered one in. But anyways, let's see. I left the fuel on, and I went in, had dinner, and came back out, and it's bone dry. That's good, because the other one would be dripping all over the place by now. Let's see if it'll start. Choke. Choke. On. Let's see. Seems pretty good. Even idle nice. I don't know why it needs a transmission. I don't know why it says that it needs a transmission. It's moving. I haven't tested the transmission. I haven't even tried it. So that's first it's run properly. Huh. I better clear out that entryway there. There's all kinds of stuff in there. I gotta get this thing out of here. I'm gonna test it on the grass before I start tearing a transmission apart. I don't know. Stand by. I'll let you know what happens. Works mint. Well, there you have it. Seems to work fine. Actually, it cuts great, man. 44-inch deck, that'll cut your grass pretty fast. Fourth gear, you got to run behind it. But yeah, it does. Seems to work okay. I'm gonna get a hold of the customer and see what he thinks. if he wants me to change that transmission or not, because I don't think it needs it. I don't see anything wrong with it. Seems to be working fine. Anyways, if I do end up changing the transmission, I will continue this video. If not, then this is it. Thanks for joining me, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, click the bell icon to let you know when I upload new stuff. Till the next one, take care.